Native forecast looks good. We've got a continuation of the sunshine we saw late in the weekend and that lower humidity and those unseasonably cool temperatures. Now, when I say cool, we're still going to be in the upper 70s to low 80s, so it's nice. It's just below what we typically see, and it's not that hot and steamy summer weather you tend to expect, especially in early August. If you blinked, you missed it. We had a couple of showers cruise through overnight, dropping southeast, didn't really amount to much. And the overall setup is a fairly quiet one. There's a front that went through late last week. It's now stalled along the Gulf Coast. This is enhanced satellite imagery showing the blossoms of cloud cover associated with the showers and storms down there. We have a ridge of high pressure building in, which is keeping things nice and quiet throughout much of the area. Top over to Japan and see what's going on this week as far as the Olympics are concerned, because, well, unfortunately for them, the heat is still on. These are forecast highs for, we can see into tomorrow and into the middle of the week. They're still shooting for highs in the mid 90s, low to mid 90s around Tokyo. So the heat's still cranking for those athletes, especially in the events that are happening during the peak heat of the afternoon. That'll definitely have an impact. Here, the impact for us is this ridge of high pressure that's building in. There's the stalled front that I told you about. So for us, we're in pretty good shape. That high hangs just to our northwest, doesn't move much. The pattern pretty static. There could be isolated showers developing right along the spine of the mountains as you get into Tuesday, but I think that's a fairly limited chance. So we are high and dry really for the next couple of days. Also, though, with that high off to the northwest, what it's doing is helping continue to usher in some of that smoke. You notice the weekend sunshine had a little bit of a hazy cast to it. Well, that is smoke that is continuing to work its way east from those western wildfires, California, Pacific Northwest, even into Canada. A lot of that smoke has been making its way all the way to the East Coast. We're still dealing with that, although it shouldn't be as pronounced as it was over the weekend. You can see a little bit of it today. 58 degrees for the current temperature. That high is also keeping the temperature suppressed. Upper 70s. Time of the year, we're usually in the upper 80s. Eventually, we will continue this slow climb, though, and start to crank the heat up early next week. But for right now, with the heat down and the humidity down, the dew points are in the mid 50s, which is a very dry place to be. It feels good outside. There'll be a brief bump in humidity Thursday as we try to get a few showers and storms going, and then it rises again this weekend. Hazy sunshine, cool for early August. Yeah, it's August, and we're talking about 79 for the high, some low 80s south. Temperatures tomorrow, much the same, probably edging into the low to potentially mid 80s as you drop south. And then we'll start to change things up a little bit. You'll notice that slight increase in moisture and that uptick in humidity that I told you about. Well, we'll also see a few showers and storms trying to take hold Thursday and Friday, but it really doesn't look like there's anything big heading our way precipitation-wise. So the rain that a lot of folks do need. I know we got dumped on with that torrential rain and the flash flooding last week in eastern Kentucky. There are folks that could use some. There's just not going to be much heading our way anytime soon. Highs taking a crack at 90 late in the 8th day.